Hey, what's going on, gang? Let's see if I can get somebody on the call. Let's see. Who do we got on the call? I haven't gone live in a while. I just want to see if I can get you guys on the call. I'm pretty excited with the way things are going. So I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. I don't know if I'll actually get anybody on the call. But I'm just going to do a screen share right now because I know a lot of the problems that we've been having is with Zoom. So Facebook killed Zoom. Like you can't go, I'm always going live with Zoom and then, able to share my screen and my camera, in the groups and everything. But Facebook killed that. So kind of rain on my parade a little bit. I wanted to show you what we have going on. This is extremely powerful. So I've done very, very well at the local events here. We're probably looking at a $250,000 extra earnings every single month just from working with business owners. Hey, Steve, what's happening? We got to get on a call. I wasn't sure. I saw your message, Steve. I wasn't sure if you were still awake, but if you want, I can jump on a call with you after this. So let me kind of show you guys something. So this page right here converted really, really well for doing local events, okay? And so what I thought is, what if I could take our webinar and I could tie it to this page? Now, that is a lot of work in itself, but I'm going to show you some of the changes I made so that I can do just this. And I want you guys to kind of bear with me because this is extremely powerful, what I'm about to tell you, and it's going to use both of our platforms, okay? So when I opt in here on this page, what's going to happen is I'm going to be taken to another page where it's going to pass the information and I'm going to get their phone number. And I am most definitely going to get their phone number. Now this right here is ClickFunnels. I don't like ClickFunnels, but that's where my guys work out of right now, so that's fine. But here's what happens. When you opt in here, and what this is, guys, this is a webinar in disguise. It looks a little bit different. It's just a variation of our live event page, which converted really, really well. So I'm going to do a webinar this way. Now, when they opt in here, what's going to happen is, and we're setting all this up right now, they're going to be put inside a survey. And so inside a survey, I don't know if I've given the go to make this live, I can't remember. Inside a survey, we have something called a lead bank. And inside the lead bank, you're now able to go and create an actual form. Now, we have to probably make it live, but I was playing with it today. But there's going to be a button that you click, and you're able to create a form. That form, you're then able to set it up to where you can do specific things with it. So you can say, okay, not only do I want them to go to the lead bank, not only do I want them to be tagged, but I also want to put them in this sales pipeline, and I want to put them in this stage. I want to link them to this product, and I want my sales guy to handle it. All right. So that's pretty cool, right? So you're going to, if we're using ClickFunnels, I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not a big advocate of ClickFunnels, but if you're using ClickFunnels, Profit Builder, whatever you're building, let me just get in here really quick and I'll show you. Okay, so if I come over here to this guy, all you're going to do is, number one, we'll give you the form so you can style it or whatever. It's just a basic opt-in box, but what we built is we built it to where if I come over here and if I pull down wherever my autoresponder is, so if I come over here and I'll go ahead and remove this real quick just to kind of show you, if I choose this HTML form here, then what's going to happen is we're going to give you a code and you'll drop the code in here and then you're able to keep your style from the page builder. Does that make sense to everybody? So we're going to give you the code. You're going to drop the code in there and you'll be able to keep all the styling from your existing pages. So if you're using a form that's already set up and they just let you drop in the HTML code, we're going to give you that HTML code. And so in our system, you're going to tell it, okay, put it in this autoresponder, put it in this sales pipeline, put it in this stage, assign it to this product, assign it to this employee, and you're even going to tell it, okay, and here's where I want you to go after you submit. Okay, so all of that, it'll either be released tonight or tomorrow. I've gone through, I've been playing with it. I love it. It's perfect. It's just not in this account that I have right now. Okay, so what that does is that now gets my leads into my pipeline, because I don't like, and I don't even know, now they've changed everything. Steve, why did they go change everything? I don't like the pipeline that we've been using with ActiveCampaign, and so we're moving everything over to our pipeline. Okay, so you can kind of see that we were using it hot and heavily. This is just the let me see if I get back to it, deals. So this is just the one. Let me see where it went. This is just the one pipeline. I have several different pipelines for several different days, and I'm actually getting ready to do this again this Saturday. So you can see that we have, this is just for April 23rd, but then we also did it for the 24th, we did it for the 25th. So we're driving traffic, and they're hitting that page, they're opting in, they're going in this pipeline, just because I didn't have it set up with Survey. Now we have it set up with Survey, where I can take my pages that are converting very, very well, and I can go ahead and drop it in Survey. Okay, now cool. Now, here's where Everlesson comes in. And this is some of the changes that we've been doing. You guys will already see these changes. I think it's pretty cool. So I'm going to come into the back end of Everlesson. And what I have here, guys, I'm going to go ahead and click on this webinar holding page. I now have it set up to where you don't, and I'm still making more changes, you don't have to use our pages. You can now use whatever pages you want, okay? Because we still have a ways to go on our sign-up pages and everything, but you can now use whatever pages you want. So how this works, and this gets a little advanced, but just hang in there with me, okay? You definitely want to create your holding page, okay? And then what happens is, from there, if I come over here to my setup, or actually my auto webinar setup, this is auto webinar. If I come down to your links, we added a new link, okay? And see what it says? It says webinar holding page direct link. Now let me explain what that means. If I come over here to schedule times, and if I do single time and I say, okay, I want it to be 8 minutes from the start, from their system time zone. If I come over here, what that allows me to do is it allows me to send traffic directly to the holding page. Does everybody understand that? So I can now take whatever opt-in form, whatever landing page, whatever I have, I can now send it directly to this link. And so now I've been kind of working on the layout and things like that, but this is what it's actually not going to be that one. Let me find the right one. It's going to be this one. Let's try that again. So if I want, I can send it directly to the broadcast room, but this is where I'm going to send it. Okay, so you see there's a clock, there it goes, and then on my computer it's not working too well, but on everybody else's it is. So we have this video here, and what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to give you this link. Can you guys type in the chat? Can you all jump over here and join the chat and type in some exciting stuff so that when we start running ads to this, it'll be good for them? Like, just say, oh, I'm so excited to be on this webinar, or oh, Chad's the real deal, or he's helped me, or I love his systems. Just jump in there and type in the chat here so that everybody can see that. Can you guys do that for me? So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and drop that in the chat here. I'll just put it in the comment, okay? And then you guys, if you, I made a post the other day saying who wants to watch this webinar. It's a different kind of webinar. It's not what you're used to seeing. There's not a big stack or anything else, but you're going to see how I'm using the business cards as a bonus to get them on this webinar. I put together this video really quick today, guys. But if you guys will jump in the chat and go ahead and leave some comments so that new people see those comments and everything. These are things that we can do for each other as a community, you know. I would really appreciate it. But now what's going to happen is, and I'll keep talking to you guys till this happens, you see that there's 5 minutes and 35 seconds on the screen, okay? And so what I'm doing is I'm basically doing a pre-sale for the webinar. I'm building up my credibility. I'm telling them that there's free gifts. And then I'm going to go into, you know, what the chiropractor said, because that's like the most credible testimonial I have, right? And so you guys will see all this, right? So I want you all to connect the dots here, all right? We're going to take a page off of ClickFunnels, Profit Builder, InstaBuilder, whatever you have, and Survey is going to give you a form. You're going to drop that code in there. It's going to put it in your autoresponder. Oh, and by the way, how many people use ActiveCampaign? Because now, starting tomorrow, we're going to have it to where not only can you drop them in the list with ActiveCampaign, you can already do that, but you can also fire off tags as well. So be looking for that tomorrow with Survey. Okay, so Survey gives you the code. You're going to drop it in the autoresponder. You drop it in the sales pipeline. You drop it in the stage. You assign it to an employee. And then it's going to redirect over to this holding page, okay? And then once that happens, oh, cool, you guys are over here leaving comments. Thank you so much. See the social proof that happens? Look, you want your holding page to look just like this, guys. And what we're doing here, notice we changed the date. So the next time that, you know, if somebody jumps in this page tomorrow, all the dates are going to be changed. The time increments will be the same, but the dates will be changed. Cool, right? So yeah, if you guys will keep jumping in there, leave some comments. I wanted to like scroll with comments. I'd really appreciate it. We're down to about 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I've been thinking this thing through, okay? So I've been laying this thing out differently. I'm going to make the video full size tonight. Probably make a black background here so the video blends in, right? And this over here, I'm going to make the same width. But then what I'm going to do, it probably won't be done tonight. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to have it to where, because we want them in the chat, I'm going to have it to where you can make this bar appear at a certain time. And you can say, join the chat early, you know, to start the webinar or whatever. And so what would happen is as soon as this bar appears, they come over here and they opt in basically and they join the chat. They would no longer have to wait till the timer. So if you look at what I'm doing, I really want them to watch this presentation, right? So maybe I'll make that option appear like right after Austin's video is done. Does that make sense to you guys? Let me see if I can find your comments again. I lost your comments somewhere. Let's see where they went. Okay, there they are. Yeah. So what are you guys thinking of this? Is this a pretty cool system or what? Are you guys liking this? It's cool, right? Yeah, look at everybody's over here leaving comments now. So now all my new people, this is what they see, right? So we're down to 2 minutes. And then what's going to happen, guys, is you'll see it change. You'll see it change over to the actual broadcast room, right? You know, I made a promise to you guys, and I said, I guarantee you that we will have the best webinar platform when it's over with. Guess what, guys? We're already being ripped off. That damn, what's it called? I can't think of who it is. Everwebinar, they're already like ripping off our layouts and everything, right? And it's because I'm a visionary and I start from the ground up. I don't copy anybody. They're already like ripping us off. But they still don't have this because they know if they add this, I will call them out like straight up. Right? So, okay, let's see. We're down to a minute. We do have some issues with Amazon S3. I'm getting those fixed. Right now, what I'm using here is I'm using Vimeo. And by the way, you guys can go look at that on the phone too. It looks pretty good on the phone. We're still making some changes to it, but yeah, it's awesome stuff. This will be a kick-ass webinar platform when I'm done with it, but we're going to do some magic, guys. Okay, here we go. 45 seconds. What if I told you, here's the reason why. Here's the reason why I want you guys to join. Okay? This is why I want you to join the chat, okay? Because when you join the chat, guys, what if I told you, and now you're going to have to pay extra for this. You don't want to do this unless you're running webinars, but what if I told you everybody that joins our chat, we actually have them in a sales pipeline for webinars. So when you get somebody that joins your chat, you can get like an email that says, hey, somebody actually just joined the webinar, like a real person, not just a fake one. And you'll be able to basically move them around like in a sales pipeline, a different kind of pipeline. But I think, are y'all starting to like connect the dots with what we're doing here? Is this making sense? So this is crazy, but what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to actually drive traffic to this whole funnel that you're seeing here, right? So it's going to start with that ClickFunnels page. It's going to go into survey. It's going to tag them. It's going to put them in the autoresponder. It's going to, do all that crazy stuff. And then what it's going to do is it's going to forward them over here to our auto webinar platform, right? So let me see what people are saying. Cannot click the link on the phone. Why can't you click the link? Let me see. Hold on a minute. Let me see, because I've been clicking this link. Let's see what it says. Can anybody else click that link? I can click the link. Let me go in here and see. Everlesson. So now that I have this done, I have like, I don't know, like 5 webinars. I got to get online here very soon. But yeah, so I haven't been spending a lot of time with it. But I've been tweaking things here and there just to get it to where I can use it, which means you guys can use it too. So how many people had some light bulb moments on this? Is this good stuff? Yeah, it let me click the link. I don't know, Ray. So if you guys are looking at this on the phone, where it says, okay, so it says presentation starts in, and then there's a countdown timer. Now you'll have to play the video on the phone. We don't have a choice. We have to do that. But I'm gonna optimize this page tonight, and where it says chat nicely and it says position, we're gonna get rid of that. And what we're going to do, let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, so what we're going to do is if we get rid of chat nicely position, then the headline goes up to the top. And then where it says watch this video while you're waiting, that's going to be smaller. And then the video will be pushed up way higher once we get rid of that, right? But I think it looks pretty amazing. And the other thing I'm going to do, let's see. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have it to where, let's see, where is that at? Okay. Yeah, you can actually click the little chat button too when you're on the holding page, and it'll open up the chat. But I'm going to have it to where it does something a little bit different. We're working on that. But yeah, I'm excited about this, guys. I think it looks amazing. I think it's just a great platform, and we're already using it. So, and it's just so easy. I don't know if everybody has the webinar platform, and also the little thing that says when you get to the broadcast room and it says like webinar ID or whatever, there's a little circle. We're gonna have it to where that's actually like flashing, so it just looks like, I don't know what the heck it looks like. It looks like something, right? But yeah, if you guys didn't see, there you go. You can see that I just did this myself. It took me a couple hours. I put a little bit of work into this one, but guys, this is the same thing. Like if you want to know what I did, go, I did Simple Video Success. I think that's what it was called, or Simple Video Creation or something like that. And I basically did the same thing that I taught in that course. Like, it wasn't hard. I just took, you know, I'll show you. So there's music down below. There's just one title clip there. Then there's a video footage down below here. Then there's another title clip. I just cloned it. There's another title clip. There's another title clip. That's all it is. It's just title clips over a video. And then when we get down here, I didn't even bother putting the black underneath it. I just kept cloning the title clips, and that's it. Like, there's not a lot to this, right? And then I said, we have a free gift for you just for watching. Want to know what it is? Watch this. And then look, that video I gave you guys, I put that there so they know what the free gift is. And then I confirmed it. I'm like, yep, we're giving you that free gift, right? You get your own digital card. And then I said, I'm going to give you something else for free. It's just basic stuff, guys. This was not hard at all. It's just so easy, you know. So yeah, I went and created this video today, and the idea for this is we're trying to pretty much dominate Vegas. Does everybody think we can do this? I'm looking to dominate Vegas. So, you know, next time you guys come to Vegas, I'm going to have like billboards out here and stuff. And so this is my plan, because everybody's like, oh, you know, they challenge me. They're like, you know, well, it's so easy because you're in Wyoming. There's no people. And I've always said, I'm like, look, I can take over Vegas if I want to. So my plan to take over Vegas, guys, is this right here. I'm out here doing events to business owners. Okay, I'm doing exactly what I want you guys to do. So, you know, we put on this business networking summit. So I'm putting on these events, okay? And then we have our marketing extraordinaire meetup, okay? So we have the meetups. Then we have the masterminds. And then we're going to put on a free breakfast for like all the influencers like once a month, like the first Saturday of every month or something. And if that's not enough, I'm really thinking heavily about creating a marketing agency out here, just because it builds up credibility, not because I want more clients. I would pretty much, you know, outsource the clients probably to you guys, but it would build a lot of credibility, right? And so it's just a matter of going out there and having an omnipresence. And with the software that we've created, guys, it's just not, it's not real hard. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, like I like we made everything very, very easy for you guys, you know. It's easy for me too. So let me just kind of come over here. Where I was going is I wanted to show you, look, I half-assed it. This isn't even a true webinar. Like, I didn't even do anything here. For scheduled times, I came over here and I said, chose a single time. And I said, I want, you know, the length of the video. I want them to watch the video, okay? So I didn't set any of this stuff. I just put that there. For webinar settings, I loaded my, my actual webinar, okay? For registration settings, I didn't mess with that because I don't need to. Like, this is an auto webinar that's pretty much playing one time when they come in, right? It's just very, very fast. Loading setup, I didn't mess with this at all, but I guess I could. And then I went over here and I just grabbed this one link. And then this one link, guys, is what I linked to the page after they opt in. This is pretty much my thank you page, right? And so that's it. Like, there's not a lot that you know, you need to do. Pretty simple, right? What do you guys think? Did you get a lot of value out of this call? I wasn't able to do the Monday Night Live because of what's going on with Zoom. I'm hoping that clears up. So I thought, you know, I'll jump in here and I'll talk to you guys, and I'll kind of let you know what's going on with Everlesson. Also, you know, let me just kind of show you this too. So if I come over here, if I come over to here, you can see that we're building this sucker out, man. We're about a week away, and then we're going to have this whole entire thing all built out, guys. The whole entire affiliate program. You can see that here it is right here. So I've got one called Everlesson SaaS, one called main SaaS. This isn't real. This is just playing with things. And I come over here and I open this up. Here are the internal products. So I can come over here. I can add a new product, right? So I say, okay, I want to go ahead and add, whatever. And I can go ahead and create a tracking ID. So if I want authority blog, if I want you guys to make money, I could say a blog, and I'm going to give you guys 50% commission. And if I want, I could put in a custom URL, but I don't have to. So I'll go ahead and click save and add another. I should probably do save and close, okay? And so let me make sure that that worked. Okay, since I did not close it, let me see if I did that right. Yeah, so now a blog is there, right? So I can come over here and I can add products outside the membership. So you see we got the Evermentor Mastermind here. Then I can come over here and I can add my lead capture pages. So I can click this here. I can go ahead and bring in my lead pages from my system. Or I could go ahead and do a custom URL, right? So I can add as many lead capture pages as I want. I can add all my webinar registration pages. And I can have as many programs as I want. So I can have like a silver, a gold, a level. Then I can come over here and I can see all the affiliates, right, by their different membership and everything. Like, we're going to have everything here, guys. And if you come into the front end, you would kind of see what you would see as an affiliate, right? So everybody's already approved as an affiliate. And if I want, I can come over here and I can go ahead and set this here. And I can say, okay, I can go ahead and add them to an internal product. I can set the commission. So I can override things if I want to. So if I have like special affiliates, I can like do an override for the default program, right? Isn't this cool? Isn't this cool, guys? I'm so excited with this system. And so now the next step is, now that we've got that, now what we're going to do is we're going to have it. Hold on, let me share. Let's see.